Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Today I am sharing my lifestyle favorites, lifestyle loves, whatever we're gonna call this video. I don't really know yet, but I'm sharing all of my favorites with you guys that are not fashion, that are not beauty. These are the random products in my home that I use the most. Okay, maybe have like two things that would be like fashion or beauty, but I don't know if they really count. So everything that I'm talking about is gonna be linked in the description bar below for you guys to shop, so check that out down there. I'll also have like outfit details, like this Walmart top will be linked down there. I'll have makeup details, all of that. While you're down in the description bar, also go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'd love to have you join my YouTube family. You can follow my husband and I on our vlog channel right here if you want more day-to-day content. We upload there 3 times a week as well. And also don't forget to follow me on Insta. So I have monthly giveaways that go on there and they are so good. So let's go ahead and get started because I actually do have a good chunk of things that I want to talk about today. Okay, so I have 2 food things, and so I'm gonna start out with those first because that's like the most random thing ever. And if you follow me on my Instagram stories or even maybe my vlog channel, I don't think this is a surprise to anyone, but y'all, I've like recently become completely addicted to these. I love dates. I think they are so delicious. I eat them with peanut butter from time to time, but they are a very high calorie snack, so I do have to be careful, but they are so good. And these are like my all-time favorite when I want a date. I probably eat at least like one of these a day. I have tried a lot of different flavors of the Lara bars. I really like cherry pie, but this is my favorite. It's apple pie, hands down. Of all the flavors I've tried, this is the best. The calorie counts do vary a little bit per bar. This one is 200 calories. So if you do count calories, just know that it's not like the lowest of calories, but it's so good. And this one only has 6 ingredients in it. It has dates, almonds, unsweet apples, walnuts, raisins, and cinnamon, and that is it. So it is also non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free. So good, a very easy, quick snack. A lot of times if I'm going somewhere and I know that like before I can get home, I will be able to eat because I do intermittent fast. I'll just throw one of these in my bag, and then when it hits time that I will start eating, I will just grab out this Lara bar. It is so good. It tastes just like apple pie. And then the other thing are these Kodiak cake oatmeal power cups. So I have never heard of Kodiak cakes until my sister-in-law mentioned these on her Instagram stories, and I was like, you know what, I love oatmeal and it has 14 grams of protein in it, so let me go ahead and grab some. And then a bunch of you guys were like, they have so many different things that are really delicious, and I actually found a whole aisle full of Kodiak cake brand stuff the other day at Ingles, and I was so excited. So these are really, really good. I eat these sometimes as like an afternoon snack. They're 230 calories for one container, but to get 14 grams of protein, that's amazing, and it is so, so good if you like oatmeal. And this is the maple and brown sugar flavor. They do have a few different flavors, but literally just add like, I think it's a 1/3 cup of water or milk until oatmeal is covered. You wait for like a minute and then you eat it. It is so good and so easy. And I just really like that it has the high protein in it. Okay, I do have 2 things that are kind of related to working out in a way, and the first is this exercise bike. I have gotten so many requests to share my review on this exercise bike, and since this is like a beauty and fashion channel, I don't really want to get too much into fitness. I do have a fitness video that I did a couple months ago, and pretty much everything about it is still exactly the same, except for that now instead of running for cardio, I use my exercise bike. But my husband and I did do like a full breakdown of our thoughts on it on our vlog channel. If you guys are interested in checking that out, I'll link it in the description bar below underneath the exercise bike link. So we really both enjoy this. I love it so much. I thought that I would maybe use it like once a week, once every other week, but now using the exercise bike is legitimately my favorite cardio. I always am like just wanting to get on the bike. If ever there's a time when I'm just like, I haven't moved much today, I just want to blow off a little bit of steam, but I don't necessarily want to like exercise and sweat super hard, I'll just get on and I will like play Netflix, and I'll just like kind of go a little bit slow with it, but I will use the exercise bike a lot. I did a spin class this morning on the Peloton app. You guys, this is just, it's been such a good purchase. We are so glad that we bought that. My husband and I both use it. He just told me a little while ago that he thinks he's gonna get on it today after he gets off work. It's just such a good bike. But again, if you want to see the full review, I do recommend just going and checking out the vlog that I'll have linked below. Another lifestyle love in sort of relation to working out is actually something my husband gave me for a early birthday present. So my birthday is this coming weekend. It's March 20th and I will be 26. But my husband did give me this as an early birthday present because I was telling him how sore my muscles have been. And y'all, I used this thing like 2 times and I looked at him and I was like, I totally get it now. I totally get why everyone raves about how incredible these things are. So this is a Max Care massage gun. And if you work out a lot, even if you don't, I honestly feel like this is so amazing. It's literally a massage gun that you can push up against your muscles. Kind of helps work out those muscles a little bit. There are 5 different speeds. And then I think there are, oh, that's how you also can change the speed. Okay. But anyway, oh gosh, now I can't get it turned off. But anyway, this massage gun has been amazing. My muscles have been, but I used this the other day, you guys, and I completely got it. Like after 1 or 2 uses, I was like, I totally see why everyone raves about these. So I also like that this one comes with multiple different heads, like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 different little heads. It has this hard carrying case that you can use. It charges quickly. It has a little bag. You can take it if you want to, like, you know, take it to work, use it on your lunch break. If you want to like take it to the gym, anything like that, but it does come in this hard case. And I have just, if you work out, like I said, even if you don't, it's good to have, but if you work out and like you get sore, the best product ever. Also, my energy levels are very low in this video because I did not sleep much last night, so you will have to excuse me that I am not my usual perky self. I literally just stared at the ceiling until 4 a.m. It was awesome. Okay, so those are the 2 kind of like exercise things. So now I guess I will talk about, I have like 1 book and then 1 organizing like planner kind of thing. But the book is the Bible recap. This book is huge. It basically helps you read the entire Bible in 365 days. I did start in March, so I'll be a little bit behind. I would have loved to have started in January, but I did not know about this book in January, and you guys, it just makes so much sense. Like, the Bible can be so confusing. I was reading, it was Genesis, I think it was like last week, and I was reading it and I was like, what? Like, what does this mean? And it was one of the ones where it just talks about all the names of all of the children, and basically it was leading from Adam and Eve to Noah. Like, it was everything in between that. And I was just like, the heck does this mean? And then you go to this book and it is literally, so it will tell you to read 2 Samuel 13 through 15. So that's all you have to read for that one day. And then you come back here and you read this after, and it just kind of explains it in a way that you're like, duh, like that made so much sense. So if you do get very confused by it all, but you also want to read the Bible from cover to cover in a year, I do recommend this. On the back, it does say, whether you're brand new to the Bible or you grew up in the second pew, reading scripture can feel confusing and boring at times. Understanding it well seems to require reading it thoroughly and even repeatedly. I had to do that a couple times the other night, but who wants to read something they don't understand? And that is what this helps you do, is just fully understand the Bible. And so I cannot recommend this enough. I'll have it linked below for you guys. You can get it on Amazon, but I don't believe you can get it on Prime. And mine, when I ordered it, I think it said it was gonna be like 2 weeks. And I was like, ugh, but I really wanted to start it in February. I think it ended up showing up like very, very early. So still not on Prime, but it did show up ahead of time. This is something I use every single week. So this is a weekly calendar. It is kind of hard to like see it on camera, but basically over here it says week of, weekly focus, your top 3 goals for the week. It has a full to-do list here. So like, this is where I put the like very important things that need to get done throughout that week. Not necessarily like on Tuesday I have an appointment, but like I need to call the bank at some point this week. I'll put that over here. It has habit tracker if there is habit you're trying to achieve. It also has days of the week here, and then just a weekend spot. Every single Sunday I sit down and I plan out my entire week, all the meetings that I have, and there is enough room here to put so many things that like now I'll even put, like if I have a Zoom meeting, I'll like put the little, you know, number that I have to call into or whatever, just in case I like can't remember where the link is, what email it's in. This is amazing. I've been using this, I think I maybe got it last summer, so I probably will run out of this before the year end. And honestly, I would say of this, I probably use the weekly habit tracker like the least amount, but everything else, I mean, seriously, I fill it up. I pulled off the page and it's sitting over on my desk to show this to you guys, and I love it. I mean, that thing helps keep my whole life and my mind so organized. All right, so like I said, I do have like two kind of like beauty things, but I do want to mention them because they are so good and I've actually used them a good amount this month. They'll probably make it into my monthly favorites as well, but these are really good. So the first is this Mighty Patch. I think I actually might have talked about this in my February favorites. You guys, I started using acne patches after a Walmart video. I think it was in February. I had like these $7 patches and they were okay. They weren't anything, you know, super, super great. Once I discovered these, I realized like how good these are. So those kind of were a little bit, you know, just fine, but now they're not my favorite. These are my absolute favorite. So these are the Mighty Patches that you put on blemishes. They do work best if you already have a whitehead, but they actually, if you don't have a whitehead, you can put it on a bump and then it will make it come to a whitehead, which is just like disgusting. But I have found that they help hormonal breakouts. And that is literally the first time in my life that I have been able to say those words. I get the worst hormonal breakouts when it is my time of the month. And so of course this past week I was like, here they all come, here all the breakouts come. And I like had one over here, I had one here, I had one here. And so there was one night I literally had like 5 patches on my face, and the very next morning they weren't 100% gone, but they were so close to being gone. So I used 5 more patches again that night and they disappeared. And I literally can't believe that I have something that beats hormonal breakouts, because I get those like really deep, I keep doing this because I had one over here. I get those like really deep, painful hormonal breakouts that like don't ever like really come all the way up to your skin, and they hurt so bad. And this helped so freaking much with those. So I'm gonna mention that. But this has actually been amazing. This is the Perky Girls tape. It's called like Instant Breast Lift Tape. So this came in. I needed it because I was filming a dress video, but I also wanted to kind of try and see if I can get the hang of like taping up my boobs, just because like I don't really love sticky boobs. I have really big boobs that are very heavy, and I don't know. I just haven't ever really found a true bra-like situation when I have a backless dress. And my brothers get married in May, and my bridesmaid's dress is black backless. And so I was like, why don't I just try boob tape? What have I got to lose? Y'all, I love it so much. It is so easy to use, and I have very sensitive skin. It didn't break my skin out. It didn't like burn, it didn't itch, and it held the girls up all day long. I literally just used this little diagram that it comes with, and it like shows you a bunch of different ways that you can like tape up your tits, and like I was so shocked. And the roll is actually huge. I thought I was using a lot of tape. Like I was like, great, this is only gonna last me one time, but I actually used so much and there is still a ton left. So very impressed with how much of this there is. I think Kim Kardashian makes some now, and I'm very interested to try that out now that I like tried this and it's like kind of cheap and I know how to tape my boobs up. Like I kind of want to try the Skims, so do let me know if you've tried any of hers. And it did also come with these little nipple covers, but I actually found like I just had to tape in the center of my boob, and so it just like completely covered up my nipples, so that wasn't a problem. But y'all, if you don't know what to do in a backless dress kind of situation and it's just a little difficult to wear sticky boobs for you, or like in May it's like very hot and you can like sweat them off, I mean, give this a shot. It was pretty affordable. I think it was on Prime, and I was pleased. I was very impressed with how good the girls looked. Big boobs usually don't look that perky. They made my boobs look real perky. And then 3 more things. These are also kind of like home stuff. I guess I could have included this in like the health category. So this is something that I bought in place of a different pack of greens that I had. So last month, I think even maybe, but I know in January I was using the Amazing Grass like greens, and I Loved them. Honestly, in a smoothie, you couldn't even taste how aggressive they were. I liked the way it tasted in my smoothies. I had no issues with it, but I wanted a more organic green brand, so I went to the Purely Inspired Organic Greens with Superfood Blend. It is unflavored. If you follow us on the vlog channel, you know I've kind of like gotten one over on my husband. He did know for a while, so I was making him really, really healthy smoothies that had like chia seeds in them and a cup of spinach, and he didn't know that. And then he finally figured it out, but he already really liked the smoothie so much that he just kept drinking them, and I was shocked that he was actually letting me put healthy stuff in his food because he really needs to get his health in check. And so then the other day I was on the phone with my mom and I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was making my smoothie and I was making his, and I just dumped this right in there and I was like, let's just give it a shot. And so I gave him the smoothie. I asked him a few hours later, I was like, by the way, did you like your smoothie? Did you taste anything different? He was like, no. So every day this goes in his smoothie now. But it does go in mine as well. The list of all the greens in this is so long, so I do recommend checking it out on Amazon. I believe you can get the same one from Whole Foods, but I do recommend daily smoothies. You guys know the Quench book is a game changer. I've talked about it a ton here on my channel. The Art of Optimum Hydration, it's just been a game changer in my life, and when I make smoothies, I want something that is a green powder to kind of supplement all the other greens that I don't eat or all the other vitamins that I'm not getting. This one doesn't have as much of a, I feel like the flavor of this one is truly unflavored. The other one said it was unflavored and it was not. It was very aggressive. This one really, like, you cannot taste it in a smoothie. And then these have been amazing. These I bought because I got a couple, I think it was like a 4-pack of reusable bags from Whole Foods, and I just wasn't sure, like I wanted to see if I liked them. Like, did they make my food taste different? I just wasn't sure about them, and I loved them, but they were like these tiny little square sandwich bags sized of like these reusable bags. And so I got on Amazon and ordered me like I think it was a 16-pack of these. This is the last one that I have free in my house and in this size. And then I had, I think, only like 2 left of these and 2 or 3 left of these because we just keep using them. They are amazing. They are literally reusable Ziploc bags. They're freezer safe, they're refrigerator safe. I think they're also dishwasher safe, but we just hand wash them just to be sure. They are amazing. They help cut down on waste. And honestly, I'm just someone who, like, I know this might sound weird, but I would rather have like 12 of these in my fridge with different things in them than like 12 different kinds of packages of things from the store. Does that make sense? Like, I would rather have like a bag of spinach like this, a bag of kale like this, a bag of celery like this, than having separate like spinach, kale, and celery all in their different little bags in my fridge. So I've really been loving these. My husband loves them. They are amazing. And the last thing is this steamer. I have talked about this on my channel multiple times, but I find myself reaching for this a lot this month because we do have a humongous, like, really, really nice fancy steamer, but that thing is a monster to carry around and to get out of the closet and to fill with water. And so I'm just like, oh, I literally have to steam 1 shirt. So I just grabbed this. And so I've actually been using this a lot this month. It has a minimum line and a maximum line. It's very simple. My mom has one of these. All of my friends have steamers. You can take them when you travel. I mean, it's very easy to fill with water. It plugs in, turns on, you know, steams what you need, and then you can call it a day. So although I've mentioned this before, I just find myself this month a lot using this steamer. And that is it for this video. I guess we are gonna have this actually be an Amazon video because I realized, like, as I'm sitting here, all of this is from Amazon. But I mean, I do know you guys can get some of this stuff from other places, so to each its own. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you are new here. I love you guys so much, and I hope that I see you in my next video.